characters where traditionally they do really well against heavy characters. You know, big hitboxes make them a little bit easier to juggle, a little bit easier to edge guard, all this stuff. But that EMP interrupts everything and lets the Iron Giant do the I'ma smack you real good. You know. That being said, Powerpuff Girls hit you from like 3 miles away.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the car only goes 1 mile per game. So like, it'll be interesting to see how Carrie attempts to get in on the I guess the boys, But if he gets in, they're not heavy. They don't survive very well. They're very easy to knock off. And knowing Carrie's prowess, if they're off stage, they might just be in the blast zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking in regards to this matchup, right? I mean, yes, Carrie can definitely get inside really well. Iron Giant has some pretty solid reach. The Powerpuff Girls do too. So, yeah. I mean, it seems to me that this is going to be a game of prediction.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out where your opponent's going to go, read it, and just act accordingly, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen an early lead.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing is the air dash perk, the dash attack on Powerpuff Girls is so strong. It is insanely strong, and so is this attack right here, which Carrie was not able to pull off. But nonetheless, though, he's using this Iron Giant Frankenstein-ish type of scheme, which is just totally right for
No, the EMP. That's what I was talking about. That EMP is so good at just noping out of situations, and it just puts you in such a bad place. What do you mean? For all intents and purposes, they had so much control, but just being able to burst out of that option, it is quite literally like, what do you do there? And now we have attack mode, as coined by CJ. All these projectiles coming out, and this is the one thing that the girls or the boys do not have a good job or good tools to deal with. As Carrie gets back in, getting one read, whips the read and loses a stock for it, but it's a 90 damage deficit on the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Something I would like to see more of is the air side special, because of the fact that it has so much read. And it's really air or grounded, but mostly air, because I mean, if you're kind of sitting at a neutral position, your arms go longer. And there is
I did it again.
No.
What did I say? That EMP
get out of jail free card.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of it. The big thing is that if you bait out the EMP, you're in such a good spot to actually punish it. But unfortunately, getting caught out with it twice, they just need to do their best to not take on too much damage. Iron Giant lives forever, and forever is now. As he gets parried on the initial attack, taking on a lot of damage, but knowing the Iron Giant, luck.
See, that time they DI'd inside. That doesn't matter though, because you're still on. You caught a hardcore Holly drop kick off the stage. Listen, oh my gosh.
That is the sad. That is, I needed to play slightly better because I'm playing against the Iron Giant, right? If they were leaning back on the previous attack, they wouldn't have ended up on the left side of the Iron Giant. Which is super unfortunate, right? That is just like it's such a small detail. Just like small. Indeed. Just a small amount of drift, just a small amount of here and there.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Iron Giant doing Iron Giant things.
Doing Iron Giant things, man. I mean, it's no surprise. Listen, I've been watching Carrie do this like literal week 1 of this release. So I mean, back then it was a little bit more unfair because Iron Giant had the infinites. But I mean, it's so impressive to see how you're able to pull off these combos and do it in such a way that the skill expression is different amongst other Iron Giant players as well. When you think about it, though, he kind of created the Iron Giant skill expression. So sure. Now, getting into game 2 here, Powerpuff Girls are starting to use that side special that I've been talking about.
Yeah.
Kind of close the distance, but give yourself the advantage of having that reach. Iron Giant's not touching the ground. His boots are clean at the moment. Getting juggled off stage. Powerpuff Girls just continue. Aeris. Keep him in the air then. I see why your name's Aeris. Okay, it makes sense. I got you. Continuing, same thing. At the forward. More air attacks. More air attacks. Near. Side special. Near. Dash attack. Oh, the EMP. No.
How many more times are we gonna see it? It's really unfortunate of the matchup because they're both going for such hard reads too, right? It's all Aeris expecting the Iron Giant to just go out just a little bit more. I mean, we saw Carry try to read a jump and a beat, but Aeris doing a lot better job this time around, just spacing out all of Iron Giant's moves. I mean, compared to the girls, Iron Giant's really stuffy. Like his limbs don't go nearly far enough to just contest the range of the 3 little boys that just immediately murder the Iron Giant. Crazy. But using
No more resources.
I actually think that he might have. I think he might have had resources. I think he EMP'd and the lag from the EMP was just enough for him to touch that bottom blast zone.
Very possible. Very possible. Very possible.
And that's what it kind of looked like to me. Unfortunately, losing that last stock. What I was gonna say is that Carry's been doing a really good job of using that dash momentum, you know, boost dashing, boost jabbing, to close the distance on the Powerpuff Girls. But unfortunately, that's kind of besting against Aeris there, bringing it to game 3. But Aeris, you know, I like this game plan. I like this. Hey, we're gonna do.
That game plan, that's the one you like. That's the one you like.
Somebody, if Quang caster curses is on your bingo card, you should take that off right now.
Oh man, true. Take up the bingo card.
Ooh, good read. Not quite able to kill off the top corner.
It's all about who does the uppercut, right? The first time, I don't know the right boy name, but the bubble is the face. I got the hit. Okay. Carry was able to get second stock. No.
Oh, good dodge.
No, that would have been the wrong way to end it. Nonetheless, though, Aeris ain't scared. He's coming back for the same combo every time. You gotta beat me to it. You gotta make me lose. I respect it. You know, me. You know, I'm thinking I might need to adjust and use the combo. Aeris like, no. You're gonna have to do it every time. You know?
No, Aeris is a braver player than I am for sure. As Carry's starting to get momentum, getting a couple of those combos that when you see him use bread and butter. But Aeris able to get Iron Giant into the air where the Powerpuff just have a little bit stronger tools, bringing the Iron Giant all the way up to a 116, forcing out the EMP. Carry looking for the end there, but Aeris finds it in the end.